Hi guys, and welcome to the flyinflapper stream. We are doing, of course, Gran Turismo Sport, and we're looking to participate in some daily races, also practice for the FIA races that will be held tomorrow, and just generally seeing what changes have been made to this game, as I did a little stream yesterday and realised that they've kind of nerfed a few cars, which used to be so OP, and definitely they did need to make these changes. But what I wasn't expecting was that, because I didn't know beforehand, when I was using the Megans and the Scirocco's for the Group 4s, I noticed that they were actually quite a bit slower, and a lot of people were using the Audi TT, the BMW M4, a lot of the so-called cars that you would expect to be pretty quick. So that is what I will be doing in this stream. I'll be showcasing the Audi TT, the BMW M4, possibly a Ferrari, Porsche, whatever it is, to see what changes they've done to these cars, whether or not they're actually quicker than the ex-OP Renault Megans and the Volkswagen Scirocco's. So I hope you do enjoy the stream, guys, and yeah, let's delve into the sport mode and see what daily races are available today. So we've got one make round Brands Hatch, one make round the Nürburgring, and we've got the Group 3s round Interlagos, which is the Brazilian Grand Prix F1 circuit. So let's have a delve into this. So we've got the one make in the Brands Hatch, using the Samba bus again. This is the Indy circuit, so yeah. Just bear with me 1 second, guys. There we go. Yeah, so using the Samba bus, I can't imagine this to be too much fun, but because it is the Indy circuit, it is quite the short circuit. So it could be quite a close race, I don't know, but it's not something that I would normally be interested in. We've also got the one make around the Nürburgring, using the Lexus LFLC GT VGT, which I believe is the Vision Gran Turismo car. So I'd be interested to see how that performs. I don't think I've got that car as of yet, so that is something we will need to purchase. And then obviously we've got the Group 3s around Interlagos. Now, I do want to test out these cars, because I do feel like they have made quite a few changes. So we will have a delve into that. So the name of the game today is just to sort of test out different cars, see if there's any changes, and then obviously make a decision on what car I want to actually use. Now, obviously, with the FIA GT Nations Cup and the Manufacturers Series, well, the manufacturers, we've picked the Audi, so that will be the Audi TT in the Group 4s and the Audi R8 in the Group 3s. But with the FIA GT Nations Cup, it's a one-make race. We're racing in the Skyline GTR V-Spec. A personal favourite of mine, actually, this car. Probably the car I used to always buy on the previous Gran Turismos. So I would like to practice for that. Brands Hatch is actually one of my favourite race circuits on pretty much any racing game. So I've got good experience on that circuit, but obviously there's a lot of fast guys on this game. So I do need to practice, and as they say, practice makes perfect. So hopefully that'll be the case for me, but we'll see. Right, so what I would do, I think we'll go into the daily races first. I won't enter the race. I'll just put in some qualifying lap times. I actually do have that car, so that's good. It's a Group X car, and do you know what? I quite like that livery, so we'll go with that. just bear with me, guys. I am trying to load up the chat. Here we go. Better. There we go. Right, we got it up. Okay. Superb. Right. Okay. Okay, everything seems to be running okay. That's what we like to see. Of course, I am very new to YouTube in general. Obviously, I've had an account, you know, watching other YouTubers, but in terms of me streaming and uploading video content, I am very new to this platform. So I'm just getting used to the website and everything else. So I'm a little bit slow on it right now, but I'll get there in the end. But anyway, guys, we are going to be racing with the Lexus round. Again, Nürburgring, I'm quite experienced round. We can see with the friend rankings, we've got a 153.6, which seems pretty quick, but there's only 3 people that have participated today, as of now. So we'll see what we can do, and obviously 153 is the target. I'm going to go with no traction control, and obviously kind of roll with it for now, and if I do need to add a bit of traction, then we can do so on the fly. Okay, let's get underway. Okay, that's not the view I normally use, so we will change that over. Take out the bollard as well. Now, I've not really had that much experience with the Group X classes. So obviously these are sort of like supercars really, aren't they? Supercars and concept cars. But this car feels nice. Oh god, and as I say that, a bit of oversteer, which we did have to correct in mid-corner. The brakes feel good. Obviously, got some really good acceleration in this car. But just for now, we're just kind of working out what the car is capable of. So this is really just getting a feel for the car right now. Important chicane. Okay, so we did brake a little bit too soon there. Do feel like take these corners in a higher gear. So it's a 57, but we know we can go a lot quicker. Not if I take corners like that. So. Oh. Just on entry, the car does want to sort of slide out, so maybe I do need to adjust the brake balance slightly. Maybe move it a little bit towards the front. To give it that little bit of understeer. That corner, definitely we can take the third gear. pace. There we go. So we're 2.5 seconds up. I'm sure we can push it a lot more. That's a 154.3, so that's better. Bear in mind we did muck up on this corner, so we could go quicker. Already a second up. Take that third. Go slightly down. Oh. Didn't get the right line. Come for gas. And so still 1.6 seconds up. Oh Jesus, and lost the rear as we was approaching the chicane, so we have lost a few tenths on it. So 152.9, it could have been better. I have to say, really like this car. This is kind of, oh god, sort of lost the bear traction in there, so it's kind of hindered our first sector, but although somehow we're up. Right, keeping fourth here, down to third, try and hit that apex if we can, there we go, get on the power. Down to second. Try and use as much of the road as possible. Okay, that was better through there. A lot cleaner. Definitely improving. It's the all-important chicane. We kind of lost it under braking. So shift up, short shift up to third. Down to third again. Gradually come onto the throttle. Max it out when we straighten up, and that is a 151.8. So big improvement. Now, I have no idea if this is actually a competitive time or not. But like I said, we are using the Group X car, which I'm quite new to be honest. And to be honest, I wasn't expecting the car to handle like this. I really thought it was going to be a handful, you know, poor brakes and not much grip around the corners, but actually it's a bit of a dream car. And I actually do like it better than the Group 3s. Oh, just lost the rear for a second. Had to correct the steering, so we've lost a lot of time. So there are subtle changes I do need to make to the car. We are slightly down. Oh god, that's a penalty, isn't it? No. I belatedly cut the corner there. Maybe that is something that they've changed on the game. So this is going to be slightly better. So 151.7. Let's change the brake balance. So we've gone from -2. See if my subtle changes make a difference. So I've noticed we keep this in third gear, not second, like I would normally would. Gear down to third. Be a bit patient when you get onto the gas, and as the car straightens up, then floor it. What I find is better. Oh god! So 5 temps up. Oh, nearly lost it again. Lost some valuable time. Just can't get my braking right when it comes to that chicane. Right, it should be 4 temps up here, or nearly. So 151.401. Right, okay. So let's go back to the drawing board. Obviously, that is the only car we can go for in that championship. We've already got the daily workout because we finished the stream yesterday just after midnight. But yeah, looking at my friends list, we are a good 2.2 seconds in front. But I am expecting more people to come online later on during the day, and hopefully, hopefully they'll push me all the way. But yeah, those of you that are in the channel right now, welcome. I hope you are enjoying. I am very new to YouTube in terms of streaming, and you know, I hope to provide some great content for you all. As you can see from the stats, I'm a B-class rated driver with an S-class sports rating. So I'd like to think I'm a pretty clean racer, and still pretty competitive. But it's definitely a game that I need to put more practice in to really reach the A-class. But we're not too far off of the A-class, I have to say though. Probably, I don't know. I think if I manage to get a couple of wins, I would expect myself to be an A-class driver. But I'll be honest with you, race wins have been hard to come by. I've been getting a lot of podiums, a lot of fourth places, but just no race wins really. And I've only got 4 race wins to my name right now, which is pretty poor when I've had something like 85 races now. I think it is now. So yeah, I you know, clearly the people that are on here are either naturally good or they play it 24/7. I don't know. You know, I'm actually quite astonished at the level of competitiveness in the European servers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go. Do you know what? I'm going to do a bit of Brands Hatch Indie in the Samba bus. Now, this is not really something I would go for. It's not exactly a dream car of mine. I think the red would be the iconic one to go for, but we'll go with the greeny, turquoisey, bluey green, whatever colour that's supposed to be. We'll go for that, and we'll see how this performs. Right, okay. So we got 3 people on the board. I'm actually surprised. I didn't think this would be a race that people would go on, but you know, I don't know what to expect from this. Obviously, it's going to be very slow. Is it going to be a handful? I don't know. It's going to be very understeery, quite possibly. I don't know. But look at this. Jesus Christ. Wow. We'll go with this view then. Well, what can I say? We're a proper speed demon right now. Faster than lightning. To be honest, doesn't handle too bad. Quite surprised. To be honest with you, I mean, I don't think it really takes that much skill. Could be wrong, but finally it's a bit of a doddle. You know, maybe that means I need to push. Oh god. Maybe that means I need to push it a little bit more. I'm not sure. But I really expected this to be a lot worse at handling, to be honest. It does need a little bit of nos, it has to be said though. Oh god. I mean, it's struggling to get up that hill. It literally does feel like driving a bus. Not that I have actually driven a bus in real life, but if I was to imagine me driving a double-decker or something like that, this is how I'd expect it to handle. I mean, I don't know. But I've always said that on Gran Turismo, I've always felt like these sorts of races or these sort of vehicles are pretty pointless, because I've always felt with Gran Turismo that the sense of speed is not quite like real life. Yeah, this is not fun at all, is it? Oh, jeez. It's the first time I've sort of drifted it, really. But yeah, just no enjoyment for me here. This is very tedious. Okay, so we are going to improve the lap time, but this is not something I'm going to practice too much of because this, like I say, it feels very boring. So 102.3 is what we've posted. And so we're second on the list, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that's something I want to participate in. I'm not sure. But anyway, we had a go. I can't imagine there'll be too many people actually joining up in this race. So let's go into the Group 3's, the Interlagos circuit. Now my choice of car is normally the Z4 GT3. A lot of people I've noticed go for like the Peugeot, the 911, the Beetle, sometimes the WRX as well. And I'm thinking, well, I mean, we've got quite a lot of Group 3 cars. I do also want to try out the R8 because that is the manufacturer we picked for the manufacturer series. So, of course, the FIA Nations and Manufacturer series are not on till tomorrow, but at least it gives me time to get in some good practice and hopefully be able to put on a performance tomorrow. So what I'm going to do then, first up, do you know what? First up, we're going to go with the R8 because I want to see what this car is like. Now, if you're wondering why I've got no sound right now, YouTube do have like copyright issues with certain songs, and I don't really want to get in trouble with them boys. So I've turned off all the music, and hoping that my voice is music to your ears. Probably not though. And as you can see, we've got one time in posted, which is a 133.886. Right, okay. So the moment of truth. Normally, I have to say, I use the Group 4s around here. Or this is the daily races. They normally do it in the Group 4s. But it's Group 3 today. So let's see what we can do. Now, like I said, guys, this isn't really the view that I would normally choose. Maybe just for the first lap, we'll use this view just for those of you that was intrigued about the cockpit view. That's why I do not like this view, because I don't really I don't know, it's hard to describe, but I feel like the vision is very limited, and I often make quite a few errors in this view. So yeah, this I will treat this as more of an outlap. Really finding our feet with this car. Do like this circuit. Very technical circuit, and obviously hosts the Brazilian Grand Prix in F1. Go into my view. .8. I think I've gone into, yeah, I've gone in too much. Thank God it's a practice, eh? So we are going to compete in some races, but just waiting to put some practice in, because there's something I really don't do. It's like I put in maybe a few laps before the race starts, and you know, I find out that I'm like well off the pace, so I kind of want to sort of just get my racing lines a bit better, trying to maximise the speed I can get around the corners, and just basically try and get my lap times down. Also, because we are pretty close to hitting an A class, I do feel like that a little bit more practice, and we might be able to achieve it quite soon. Okay, so we made quite a bad error at the start, and yet we're still only 3 temps down, so I'm pretty certain we can hit the 33s. Okay, so we're nearly a second up already. A bit of oversteer, oh, down again. Oh, I've turned it too early. Correct the steering a little bit there. So we are 6 temps up right now. I'm hoping it'll be extended to about 7 temps by the end of the sort of medium curved part of the circuit and onto the home straight. 134.1. So we are getting the lap times down, but I've just braked too late again. Say that is probably the most important corner out of the whole circuit, and also as well, you know, obviously when you are racing, it's very important to get the inside line. So like I say, we are looking to hit maybe a 32 or 33. But we are trying a whole host of different cars just to see what cars I feel I can drive better and get a little bit more pace out of. But currently right now we are using the Audi R8, Group 3 of course. And those of you that are just tuning in right now, welcome to the channel. I hope you're all having a great 2018. And I hope you do enjoy the stream as well. Okay, so I mean, again, we're only a 10th down, and that was a very poor first sector for myself, so there's definitely room for improvement. Back end, and that has just ruined it for me. I'm thinking maybe we'll have to tweak the brake balance a bit. We have no traction control on, of course. I like the brakes to be more towards the front of the car when... Oh god. Okay, that was poor. I like to have it more to the front of the car because it creates a little bit of understeer when going into a corner. obviously the Audi R8 is a rear-wheel drive car, and a rear engine as well, isn't it? So a lot of weight going into the rear wheels. It's very important to sort of stabilise the car a bit. Oh, that curb did not like me. Okay, so we're going to do one more lap in this car, and then we'll switch it up. I want to be ready for the races, to be honest. I don't want to be posting sort of the bottom half kind of grid position, so I've overdone it. Oh. Not sure. I mean, obviously I did short shift, so I wanted to sort of keep control of the car. Oh, and that's too much curve again. Okay, so what I would do then, we'll come out of this. So 134.1. I'm pretty certain we could have hit 33, but I don't know. It is a car that I need to get used to. Like I said, in the GT FIA manufacturer series, I have picked the Audi, so it's something that I need to get used to. Don't know whether or not I've made the right decision, but I do know with the Group 4s that a lot of people were picking the Audi TT, and actually that is food for thought. Actually, what track did we do yesterday? It was the Well, obviously I can't try it for this, but I can't remember what that track's called. Kyoto, I think it was. And yeah, when we was using them again, the Scirocco's, we was quite a lot off the pace, to be honest. I mean, they used to be the OP cars. They were the cars everyone used to pick. But then I noticed everyone was using the TTs and the BMW M4s. So obviously they have made certain changes. Now this is the car that I would normally pick, which is the BMW Z4. I think this car is a thing of beauty, personally. Okay, so obviously we want to at least beat the R8's time, but if we can beat my friend's time, then even better. So make sure that traction control is turned off. And I have noticed with a lot of other YouTubers that they do use traction control. I've always felt that, you know, if you could control the revs, you know, obviously traction control slows you down. Obviously it does stabilise the car, but at the expense of speed. Okay, well that is the first thing I have noticed with this BMW is the braking's a lot better. Not sure if it's as quick, but best on now. There we go. And already we've improved our lap time. I was a little bit unstable in the S's there. We are nearly 5 tenths up. A little bit wide. I thought we could carry a little bit more speed. Screen just turned off, God's sake. So if you do comment, guys, I do apologise. We have lost a bit of time in that last sector, but managed to get a better exit at the corner. But at least we have hit the 33. We're less than a tenth down. Absolutely nothing. Keep it third this time, see if that makes a difference. Seems like it does. Up. No. Didn't quite get the traction we did last time. There we are, but slightly better. So 3 tenths up. So yeah, definitely the BMW Z4 I feel a lot more comfortable with. Let me just up the screen, there we go. Lovely. Right, okay. So we did manage to beat our friend in the end by 0.4 of a second, or 4 tenths. But yeah, I am expecting a few of my other friends to come on and competing. So I'll be honest with you, I don't really know how that is going to equate to the actual race itself. I'd like to think that the time I've posted on the Nürburgring is quite a competitive lap time. But the Group 3s around Interlagos I'm not really sure about. I've got a feeling that it's going to be sort of lower half qualifying. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to compete in the Interlagos track, which is at 8 o'clock. So we've got 25 minutes until then. So what I'm going to do is I will practice for certain circuits. So this one is the Brands Hatch Indy circuit. Now that's not till tomorrow. Just looking at the championship schedule as well. So obviously yes, on Thursday, Friday and Saturday. And I'll be interested to know what they've changed on here. Because obviously they've made the seasons longer. It used to be 6 races, now it's 10. Now I've noticed at the bottom it's saying about top 24 superstars scheduled, so I'm guessing the top 24 in my class and obviously this region will have their own race maybe. I'm not really sure. I'm guessing that is the case. But yeah, we will definitely practice that one, and then with the manufacturers, we will compete in the so it's Nürburgring GT3, which again, like I said, this is like one of my favourite circuits. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do. Can we hold on? Group 3. Oh Jesus! So it's the R8 that I need to do. Right? Okay. So we obviously can't enter, but we can do some free practice. So we'll use, like I say, our Audi. And the sort of lap time I'm hoping to achieve is maybe a 156, 157. I think 157 is pretty respectable, but I'd say the faster guys will be hitting 56s, maybe even 55s. Okay, alright, so none of my friends have competed yet, but obviously I'm going in here a bit early. I mean, it might be a case that I have to tinker with the traction control, but I do like to have it turned off, so... This does feel quite a bit slower than that Group X car we was using earlier. Okay, right. So I braked way too early. Way too early. Noble Gaming, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Is that Noble John, is it? Or is it literally Noble Gaming? I'm guessing it's Noble John, but we'll call you Noble Gaming anyway. How are you doing? And I hope you're having a very good 2018. Yes, it is. Well, much love to you. And what have you been up to in 2018? Anything different? Any luck that's happened to you? Like winning the lottery or something? That'd be nice. Share your fortunes with me. But no, I really do thank each and every one of you for tuning in today. It really does mean the world to me. I mean, this channel we've only put up just at Christmas actually, and my first stream was yesterday. And I am looking to do more live streaming in the future, possibly with my camera, and also as well we will be putting up a racing league as well, although it probably won't be on this game itself. It will be on Project Cars 2. I have to say I'm originally from Project Cars, and then when I played Project Cars 2 on my Pro, or on release at least, it turned out to be very very buggy and not very playable, to be honest. So ever since Gran Turismo's come out, I've been I've really just stuck to this game and not really paid too much attention to Podcast 2 until, you know, everyone tells me that all the bugs have been fixed, and I believe some of them have been fixed, but there are still some annoying glitches. But I've got quite a big bunch of racing buddies who are very fast, competitive, very clean as well, which is what we want. And I'll be looking to sort of implement that in the next sort of few weeks. It's going to be a little bit debatable whether or not I'm going to be participating in it, but if I don't, I will. They have actually got a broadcasting option on Podcast 2, and I will be trying my hand at a bit of commentating, so stay tuned for that. Anthony Quay, welcome as well. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for tuning in, really do appreciate that. We're really struggling here. 159, this is not good. King Coin is here, and have no turn on, so we won't miss them anymore. Nice one, thank you very much, over John. And I mean, obviously, because you guys know me through Twitch, I really didn't expect you guys to come in at all. So much love to you all, and I am concentrating on racing games right now, but as you guys on Twitch know, I do like to have a variety of games as well. I do, you know, first and foremost, I am a gamer, so I do like my story games and have a little bit of fun on like Fortnite and zombies and everything else, you know. So I really kind of need to decide on what exactly I do with the channel in terms of, like, do I do live streaming for, like, for example, zombies, or do I just make sort of video playlists? I really don't know at the moment. Yeah, everything's a little bit up in the air, but you know, obviously, first and foremost, racing is in my blood, and it was something I really wanted to implement on YouTube. So I have to say though, guys, this Audi that I've picked for the manufacturers, it does feel a bit on the slow side, I'm not gonna lie. Oh god, too much curve. How am I? I'm pretty good, thank you, Anthony. Obviously it's scary starting up a new channel and starting all over again, but I don't know, I'm happy, you know, and obviously you guys, well, you guys are amazing, aren't you? You know, I'd say I didn't expect any support from anyone, to be honest. I will be looking for mods in the channel as well. I know it's not quite like Twitch, but still, you know, I think it works quite similar to Twitch in that respect. So we're 5 tenths up, coming up to the end of the sector 2. Trying to form a rhythm right now, just to get these lap times down a bit. Oh, a bit of oversteer, got away with it. Nearly a second up. I will get to your comments, guys, I promise. Just wanted to put in a good lap time. this short shift there. Didn't want to lose traction. And that is a 157, so I knew I could hit a 57, but yeah, it does feel slow though, I have to say, this Audi. But you know, you had to take the rough with the smooth. We do know that the Audi TT for the Group 4s are probably one of the fastest in that class, so I had that in mind. Unfortunately, I think there is only one more Group 4 race left, so right, let's come to the exit. So 157.774. And whilst I'm reading the comments, I will quickly just put on the replay, just see how that looked. Right, so of course we could come in to see you. Can't get rid of us that easy. Well, God damn it, Anthony! I thought that was it. You know, I was trying to do a disappearing act on you guys, and clearly it failed. But no, honestly, guys, it does absolutely mean the world to me, and like I say, I have no idea of how this channel's going to grow. Like I say, I have kind of thrown myself in at the deep end. But I don't know. I just needed a new challenge, guys, and you know, what better place to go than YouTube, which is, I still feel like, you know, even though YouTube is quite new to streaming, I do feel like it's a better platform to showcase my content. So, and everyone uses YouTube, don't they? You know, so why not? So what you been up to, guys, anyway? Anthony, Nova John, anyone else that's in the stream right now? What have you been doing with your 2018? How's the move as well, Anthony? I forgot to actually mention that when I spoke to you the other day. Are you all like settled in now and unpacked all your boxes? I have to say, guys, that car is a thing of beauty, but I just wish it was a little bit quicker. Bear with me one second. I'm just going to have a quick toke on the vote. Quick toke on the vape, and we will practice a little bit on the Nations Cup. And then once we've done that, we can sort of get involved in some daily races. Yeah, everything is unpacked. My landlord is replacing all the carpets. Nice, nice, nice. So hopefully in the next week they will be done. Fair enough. Is your landlord a tight bugger, or does he is he going to put some quality carpets in? I was going to say, Anthony, as well, if you lived closer to me, I wouldn't have minded even fitting them carpets for you, since that used to be my day job. Just been painting for the last few days. Have you been getting any help? I mean, have you organised any, what they call them? Decorating parties or whatever? Paint parties? No, that's not what they call it. Well, I get to pick the ones I want, so hopefully they will go for them. What do you go for, like cream carpets and stuff? Oh yeah, I forgot that was your job. Yes, yes. You know, it could have been mates rates as well, you know. But anyways, no worries. I'm sure you're in good hands though, Anthony. And I'm really happy that the move's gone well. And, you know, we'll have to gate crash your house one day, Anthony, I think. Just make sure you got a few snacks, you know, ready for us. Right, okay, anyway, so that is the race for tomorrow with that very car. Can't pick any other car, unfortunately. So I probably have got a little bit of work to do in terms of that car. I do feel like the top guys are going to be hitting 156s, 157s. So we did hit 57 in the end, but I mean that was literally me on the limit. So I didn't feel like I could get much more out of the car. So it's 10 laps around Nürburgring. It'll be interesting to see as well with the tyre degradation will be on. With the fuel usage, just like they do on like project cars, when you can actually up the ante and make them tyres burn out a lot quicker. I feel like that is something they have changed. That is a beautiful screenshot, I have to say, guys. Now I've done all the painting myself. You guys are more than welcome. Thank you, Anthony. I do appreciate that. And yeah, we might have to surprise you one day. We'll bring our overalls just in case, you know, you do muck up on the painting or something, you know. But anyway, okay, guys. So I've got 9 minutes until the race starts. I'm going to. I mean, I did say I wanted to get the lap times down and then compete in the races, but do you know what? We'll roll with it for now. We've got 8 minutes now, so. Let's what was the GT Nations Cup? Was it the old Nissan GTR, wasn't it? I think Skyline GTR V-Spec 94 edition round Brands Hatch Indy. So we'll quickly we'll quickly practice on that one. And I thought I had that car. Really? See, it's the old version. Okay, so we need to go into well, if we're going to compete, we've got to go into Brand Central anyway to buy the car. So it's Japan and it's Nissan. And I thought it was that one because that is a thing of beauty. That car, I wish I could actually get that car, to be honest. But no, we are going with the GTR V-Spec 2. The N300. Actually, I'm surprised it's an N300 still. I really do need to start designing my liveries as well, because these are a little bit bland, it has to be said. I think silver is probably... Yeah, I'd say silver is probably the best colour out of that. But like I say, when we do our liveries, it's going to be all sorts of colours. And I'll try and match... the logo that I've got on Twitch as well. Obviously, I do need to make a new logo for the YouTube channel, which Gemma is kindly trying to design right now. So that's interesting as well. Why can I sign a driver contract when I've already gone to Audi? That's interesting. Okay. So it is alright. So we haven't got much time at all. So let's do a few laps anyway. And where are we? Brands Hatch is I cannot find it. Where's it gone? There it is. Indy Circuit. We do evening. Also as well, guys, let me know what you think of the stream itself in terms of like visual quality and sound quality, etc. Because like I say, this is only my second stream on YouTube, so I'm still kind of trying to make sure that the audio and video mix is up to par, basically. I have got it turned down a little bit on the resolution. It is only on 720p 60 frames, but that was more because obviously I'm streaming and I'm going to be involved in some online races, so I didn't want to sort of be lagging all over the track and stuff. So alright, so we're going to turn off that traction control, of course, because it is a road car. It's going to handle very differently to the cars that I've just been driving, so we have to be quite tentative what I'll do is I'll put on the interior view for you guys just to see what it looks like if you didn't really know. I've got a feeling this car's going to be a little bit drifty. Video and audio is good for me. Good to hear, Anthony. Thank you. Oh God. Oh Jesus. Right, okay. So we got to brake a lot sooner than I realised. It does feel a little bit sluggish. It does feel like a car that was made in the 90s. Because I do suspect that the people that do take the FIA championships very seriously will have practiced this to death. So, you know, I need to make sure I'm up to speed. Keep forgetting it's the Indy circuit, not the full layout. But we kind of ruined this lap anyway, and nearly lost it yet again. Ditto, that's good to hear, Noble. Mr. Noble. Come on, come on! Ah! That's better. Still a bit of a struggle, but we didn't go off the circuit, that was the main thing. Possibly take that in second gear, I think. Keep it on the circuit. Penalty. Alright. We haven't got one now. Normally, any sort of sports car, whether it's the Group 3s, Group 4s, whatever, normally that's flat out. But of course, this is a road car, so completely different characteristics, and yeah, we've gone off as well. So that is definitely a second gear corner. Okay, so I'm going to back out of there. We will practice a bit more on that. 56 seconds. I do believe I can get that a lot further down, but we have only got, what, 2 minutes until the race starts. So let's get ourselves prepared for that. And I have no idea where we're going to come in this race, to be honest. I think we're going to go with my Z4. Yeah, I felt more comfortable with the Z4, so we'll go for that for now. I'll be interested to see what other cars people will be using. I've got 2 minutes 30. Come on then, we might as well get involved. Remember, guys, as well, if you are new to the channel and you're enjoying the content I'm putting out right now, don't forget to like, share and subscribe, of course. Any support is much appreciated. But obviously, guys, I just want you to enjoy yourself and you know, chill out and yeah, and hope that you do enjoy what I'm doing. And for those of you that have already subscribed quite recently, thank you very much as well. I haven't really had the opportunity to actually thank you guys, so yeah, thank you very much. And I did just recently put a notification on Twitter saying that I have moved platforms, so we'll see if there's any reaction to that. And we're not going to have enough time to finish a lap here, are we? Need 1:30.3. Don't think we've got enough time, so. But yeah, I'd just be interested to see what lap times other people have posted. This could be very slow. This might put me at the back of the grid. I don't know. But yeah, definitely compared to the R8 I was using before, this does feel a lot more composed, a little bit more stable, and a I just feel I've got a lot more confidence in this car than I did with the Audi. Very much on the edge there, but I don't think this is really going to count anyway, so 10 seconds till matching starts, so I'm not expecting this to count, even if it is quicker. I don't think it is. I did manage to post it in, but it was still 5 temps down, so not to worry. But yeah, I think obviously because this is one of the longer daily races, it's very important to be consistent. Try to make as less errors as possible. And yeah, as you can see, I have qualified P19, which I was hoping I was going to be a little bit further up. But yeah, I had a feeling really the 132s was the sort of times I really needed to post. So what this does give me, guys, it gives me food for thought. So a lot of people have been using the Porsche 911, so that means I'm going to have to practice with that car. Yes, we will compete in there. We are the only Z4 in this list, so maybe the 911 is just a lot quicker. We have got a Beetle in there. We've got an Aston Martin. That's a good time in an Aston. We've got the Viper as well. I mean, I don't understand how anyone could drive that Viper, but oh, let me come out of that. I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, I've tried the Viper before, although that was really when the game first came out, and I didn't like it. I thought it was really heavy, and cornering speed wasn't so great. But maybe they've changed the characteristics of the car. I don't know. But this is the whole point of the stream today, is just to sort of wipe away the cobwebs and try to get competitive again. We are pretty close to an A class, so obviously I don't want to be finishing in 19th or last even. You know, if I can make up some positions, I mean, it's going to be very hard for me to hit the top 10, I feel. But you know, if I can sort of move up to something like 12th or 13th, that'd be really nice. But we'll see. Also, as well, I don't know whether or not tyre degradation will be implemented in this amongst the fuel. So we'll see. Oh, I do like that livery. That's pretty cool. Bit of a mess, but it's cool. It must have taken him ages to do. We've got a Randy Bugger in front. We're using slipstream. Oh! It's going a little bit sideways. Managed to oh god. Come on, mate, give me some space, please. Oh, there's a couple of people spinning. Oh god, trying to give the car on my left a bit of space. Oh god, he spun as well. Oh, we've contact with myself, but just managed to keep it on the inside and yeah, hold the car straight really. So we have moved up to P14 now. It's very tight right now. Very important to stay with the pack. Get the slipstream on the the home straight. It's not really a straight on this game, but on this circuit, sorry. Got a little bit of oversteer on the exit, but we have got the slipstream to the car in front, so braking right in here. That was perfect. Don't really want to be caught up in all this, so didn't go for any dives up the inside. Oh, and someone has spun again. Geordie just managed to regather his composure, and we have overtaken the Porsche that was in front. Green Monster. In fact, it's not a thing, it's a Beetle. My screen has decided to turn off again on the laptop, so if anyone does comment, I do apologise. I can't actually see the comments right now. I can't get my hands off the steering wheel, so we have got the slipstream of the Geordie in front. He's got to hold the inside line. Oh, and that is a... oh my god. And sorry there, I didn't mean to hit him. It was a very nice move from Berg. I was very aware of the cars on the inside. And so that's kind of backfired on us. We've lost 2 positions. Berg goes wide. We should get better traction though, so we do move up to P13 again. I have to say this race is pretty intense right now. Bottle top's going a bit slow, and I had nowhere to go there. Literally nowhere to go. So we're nearly 3 laps down. Fuel is definitely depleting very fast. We see Bottle Top go into the pits. I think damage is on as well, guys. Oh, I tried to stick it on the outside and we've overdone it. Oh god. Very daring move from Berg. We have managed to lose 3 positions in one corner. Not happy with myself. But it's a really good race. I'm enjoying myself here. And the one thing that I was hoping was to be competitive with the guys in front. We have managed to move up, what is it, 6 positions since the start. So I've got to be pretty happy with that so far. Okay, we still have the slipstream on Berg in front. tyres are still looking pretty good. Fuel, though, we are coming up to halfway, so we will definitely need to pit in at the end, or near the end of the race, sorry. Right, Berg, I didn't mean to hit you there. It was more of a love tap, really. I'm taking, oh god. Okay, we have moved that position. I don't know what happened there in front of us, but the guy did spin out, so I'll take that, thank you very much. I do feel like I've got more pace than Berg, the German. But we'll bide that time for now. God, oversteer. Oh, just managed to keep it. Oh god. The car is definitely getting quicker as we're losing weight. The tyres are holding up nicely. Berg stays out, so we'll take that slipstream, thank you. So we're up to P4, but obviously these guys have pit and we do need to pit ourselves. Did give him space there. Wasn't going to make it easy for him though. Okay, so how are we doing in fuel? I think we should probably get another 2 laps worth here, I feel. So P2 goes in as well, so this gives us an opportunity to lay down well, hopefully some decent laps now. First place has got a healthy lead in front of me. I might actually pit the end of this lap, to be honest, guys. And we can get some soft tyres on as well. So hopefully that will improve our pace. Oh Jesus, nearly lost it. But I might go for medium tyres just because oh no, we can't. We can only select the hard tyres. So we got 3. We need 3 laps, don't we? I think. That seemed very slow there. There we go. We've gone right down the order here. I was quite surprised by that. I thought we might make up a couple of positions, but we've moved right down to P18. So whether P18? Oh no, P2. What? I'm confused. P12 then. Ah, so we are actually lapping last place. I really thought I was in last place then. Oh god, heavy. So, 2 laps remaining. Should have enough fuel. I have to say, guys, if we do finish on a P12, I'll be absolutely delighted with that. Obviously, I did say before the race started that a P12 would be the aim. So I was hoping for a little bit more success today. It just proves the level of competition that I'm in at the moment, and just means I have to get better. To be honest, I am struggling to catch up with the back marker. Really thought I would have caught up with him by now. A good 3.5 seconds off of P11. That is my fastest lap. So maybe the guys that's in last maybe encountered a major problem. I don't know. P11 is gone see-through. Oh god, this is tight. I'm still on the inside out. Oh god. And looks like that AMG's just got a little bit more power than my car. And so in the end, how we... Where was 12th? Oh, what? I'm confused here. So Tom wasn't in 20th, he was in 11th. What? No, that can't be right. That's not right. That is not right, guys. I feel like the game's cheated me there a little bit. Unless it was a glitch and he really was 11th and he weren't 20th, I don't know. But why I say that I was 12th, you know, getting my hopes up. Oh dear. Never mind. But yeah, you know, we still come 13th. We started 19th, so we did make up 6 positions. You can see by the strength of the field, they were good, and just a little bit unlucky there with Julian. I thought I was going to get the nip on him, and obviously Tom as well. I was catching up as well, so a bit of a shame, but good result nevertheless. Good race. That's odd. Yes, it is odd. I've never seen that before. So, but as you can see from the best laps, guys, you know, I reckon I did compete. 1:33.3, which is only 6/10 down on the fastest overall lap time. So, I've got to be pretty happy with that. Just don't get it. Kamikaze Luke 35.7 was his fastest lap time. So why could I not catch up with him? But anyway. Oh, and as you can see from the chat history, we've got a few unhappy customers. Okay, so like I was explaining earlier on today, we have got Brands Hatch Indy in the Samba bus. Now, I might just compete in it just for a laugh, just to see what kind of race that is. I might just enter it now. Sod it. Get it over and done with. You know, it might be a little bit too hot for me to handle. I don't know. Yeah. I did go with the turquoise blue last time, but I think red does suit it, doesn't it? So we'll go with that. So we've got 3 minutes until it starts. So yeah, hopefully I you know, I can maybe put in a lap perhaps. So we'll get involved right this second. I'll be honest though, as a kid I always wanted to have one of these. I always thought, like, you know, when I'm old enough I'll get one of these Samba buses and we'll go on our travels, like, you know. I suspect if I tried to get in one of them now, I don't think I'd even get round the corner though. Okay, so 102.3 is what I got last time. I don't feel like there's much room for improvement. There's not really much you can do with these vehicles. Jesus, I mean, I feel like I could ride my bike quicker than this. Jesus. So we'll be able to get one lap in. Jesus Christ, it really does struggle up that hill. I mean, well, I don't know if that is a steep hill in real life, but Jesus Christ, it felt like as if someone needed to push the van up the hill. No. Run for the views. Yeah. Jesus Christ, it's like watching paint dry, isn't it? You know. Is it gonna beat it? No, it's not. Okay, fine. One lap in, well, only if you have 10 minutes to wait. Yeah, I mean, yeah. It is painfully slow. Painfully slow. But I am intrigued to see like what everybody else's pace is like, and what kind of race we could have. You know, I do feel like it could be like a Top Gear race if any of you guys watch Top Gear. The old Top Gear, not the new one. I do feel like it would be like driving around with caravans, you know. I mean, technically, it's a mobile home, isn't it? Really. So I would imagine it's some people's mobile homes, you know. So the hippie types and stuff. No offence to hippies, of course. Right, okay, so the moment of truth. Come on, game. I mean, maybe we're struggling for players here. I mean, I can't imagine many people going in for this race. I mean, I'm going to hazard a guess. Maybe we might have 10 people that are racing in this. Maybe. Because it doesn't normally take this long to prepare a match. So I'm guessing there's not a lot to pick from here. And there you go, guys. So I've qualified last. Yeah, the top. I don't know how these guys done it, to be honest. How do you get a 1 minute with that car? I mean, it just don't feel like it's got any power or any grip or anything. I don't. It's something we're gonna have to copy as we go into the race. But yeah, I was pretty close there, guys. I thought maybe 10, and we got 11. So I can't imagine too many people go out on the warm up. Or maybe they are. Alright, fair enough, they are. But yeah, the shortage of players in this race meant that we have got a couple of A-class drivers in here, and as you can see, really, Cartmore is the lowest of the A classes, and you know, I wasn't too far off of him, 7/10, which is literally nothing when you're driving a vehicle like this. So. But like I said, guys, anyone that's new to the channel, welcome. I hope you're all having a fantastic 2018. And of course, you don't have to chat. You're perfectly, you know, you can lurk away. That's not a problem at all. But you know, if there is anyone else that's new to the channel and you like Gran Turismo, you know, let us know in the comments. It looks like we have one that's dropped out, so I'm clearly the slowest guy now. So, oh my god, look at this start! Jesus, and the game could have like got me a bit closer to P9, you know, give me half a chance here, not start right at the very back away from everyone. Right, they didn't brake. I'm a bit surprised by that, actually. Well, he's gone wide. Obviously felt sorry for me. Alright. That understeer is real. Oh god. This is going to be a very, very short race actually. It's only 5 laps. Come on, mate. Come on, bus. You can do it. Oh my God. Managed to close the gap on one corner. Just getting all sorts of understeer and oversteer issues there. Didn't really know how to get around that corner there. So we have moved up one position for now. Jesus Christ, it's a boring race though, isn't it? Oh yeah. Proper threw that in. Didn't really gain an advantage from it at all. Thank God it is only 5 laps, eh guys? Come on, wait up for me, guys. Come on, please. Go, Flapper, go! Oh my God! Oh my God! No! Oh! Oh my God! It's just oversteering like mad. So that is pretty much the end of our race then. Oh my God! I mean, Jesus, really? I'm actually surprised that you can get 40 miles an hour out of first gear though. That is pretty surprising actually. But yeah, I tried to sort of, I tried to push it to see what we could get out of this Samba bus. I wanted to see if we could really chuck it into the corner. It didn't work out, it backfired on me. So I can't remember the last time we finished last in a race, to be honest, so it's not something I want to remember anyway, so so instead we will do the what circuit was the middle one? Was it Nürburgring, wasn't it, I think? One race I do hope they will start adding, because I do feel like it is a bit of a waste to have such a glorious track and not ever race on it, is the actual full Nordschleife. I really do like that circuit, but I never ever see it in daily races or the GT Nations Cup, or manufacturers for that matter. Come on guys, put me out of my misery, please. So I suppose the only thing we can try and go for is the fastest lap, but you know, I'm well off the pace right now. I really don't understand how people can actually use this thing. Try pushing it a lot more. But I feel like this is the maximum I can get out of this. So I don't get how they make it 2 seconds on me here. Maybe if I've gone around that corner a bit quicker, maybe, I don't know. I think we are catching 9th position, but you know, 7 seconds feels like a lifetime in this, well, in this vehicle anyway. Needs to be a bit further up to hit that 1 minute that Cartmore has picked up, but this should be a bit quicker, but still only a 1:02.2. And yeah, that's pretty embarrassing actually, guys. I mean, a better result than the last one, but still embarrassing. Because there was only 11 people anyway. So I won't be doing that again in any hurry at all. Right, okay, so let's back out of that. That was shocking. So the only other race we've got yet is the Nürburgring GP. It's the one make. It's in the Lexus. This actually felt really good, this car. So let's enter that one. There's only 4 minutes until the race starts. I'm going to keep that livery. That's pretty nice. This thing does shift. It really does. I was actually pretty surprised at how quick this car was. So yeah, we did hit a 151. Again, it's a bit hit and miss as to sort of like what's a competitive lap time until you actually enter the race. But I see that Ash, one of my friends, has actually beaten my time by 8 tenths. So that gives me a rough barometer. I can't even say the word. A rough barometer of where I need to be. So we'll try and hit the 150s if possible. Feels like I'm driving through light speed compared to that car in the last race. Hopefully, can we get another lap in? Not really sure. Like maybe I should be, you know, maybe I'm piloting the what's it called? The Starship Enterprise, isn't it? Star Trek, isn't it? Thank you for no worries, Anthony. I don't think I'm going to get another lap time in, am I? So probably had to put all eggs in one basket really and go for it, but yeah. Oh my god. Nearly lost it. Okay, no worries, no worries. We haven't got enough time to put in another lap time anyway. I'm going to quickly nip off to the loo. So just bear with me, guys. And we will get this party started in 1 minute. Right. Okay, we're back. So the race is just about to start now. I'll be interested to see where I am. Please don't be last. For God's sake, if I am, I mean, it just, like I say, I'm not saying I'm the fastest driver in the world, but it does show you how fast the B classes are. And we're second for last. God's sake, really? I can't believe it. So we're okay. The guy at top is an A-class driver, but still, you know, Lopez is in the same class as me, and he's a good 3 seconds quicker than me, which is in a car like this is quite a distance actually. So again, need to up my game. So I'm really relying on my race performance really. Today, for some reason, qualifying, I just can't seem to get up to pace. It has to be said, it is the first time I've used a Group X car though, but I'm not going to use that as an excuse, because at the end of the day, it's a good handling car. It's very quick, and of course everyone is in the same car. So, but that's all that seems to be happening to me right now. I just keep qualifying second from last, which is not helping in my case to push for the A class. So I'm really going to have to. In fact, we have got an S class driver in here as well, Mr. Dose 78. But of course, guys, the FIA Championships tomorrow. I will look to. I thought that put me last then. Like I say, I will after this race, I will practice a little bit for that, and also as well, I want to test out the Group 4s, because yesterday I noticed that the cars that used to be OP in the Renault Megane and the Volkswagen Scirocco, they felt slow yesterday, and no one was picking it either. So I do want to try out the Audi TT. And yeah, I mean, like I say, guys, it just proves that I need to practice more. That's all it is. What kind of start is that, computer? Seriously. Put me right at the back, really. Well, I mean, there's a guy behind me, but nowhere near to the car front. Catching Lamar. That's how you pronounce his name, but oh god, this car does not like that corner. I've lost a bit of time there. Yeah, the flags for someone has spun. Green flags now, so I'm not sure who that is. slight mistake from the guy in front. So enabled us to close the gap somewhat. Just try and keep the pressure on if we can. Got better traction out that corner though. Oh god, oversteer. Oh, and again. Oh god. Got one wheel on the sand trap. Was very lucky to keep the car stable there. Made a mistake there. Spinning out a little bit. Oh god, come on mate, I was on the inside there, come on. Lost it a bit. Can we gain an advantage? I don't think so. And in fact, the car behind me has caught me right up. Losing a lot of time on that corner, I feel. Oh. I didn't know it was only 3 laps actually, guys. I thought there was another lap. So it was close to being, but couldn't really make any grounds on it. I mean, to be honest, that sort of race should be longer because them cars are really quick. You know, that was over in a flash. But yeah, disappointed really. But then obviously I should have put in more practice and got them lap times down. In the end, my fastest was a 150. My fastest was a 152.0, which was quicker than my qualifying. But you can see the guy behind actually picked up the pace. In fact, it wasn't. Was it fast? No, it wasn't faster. Sorry, guys. 151 I got, wasn't it? But yeah, he had a 151.4. The guy in front was a 52.0 like myself. And like I say, most people were hitting sort of like 50s, 51s. And the top guy is 49, so fair enough. I mean, like I say, guys, I really want to make it into the A class, but it's difficult. The quality of people are really, really good, and it just shows that I feel that I'm pretty good at the game, but there's hundreds or if not thousands of people that are as competitive or quicker than me, so I just need to stick at it and get better. That is it. But yeah, Okay, so what was I going to do? Right, okay, so I wanted to find out actually the Group 4s. What was it around? Was it? Can't remember what circuit it was around. I think it was thing. To be honest, guys, just curious really, because like I say, yesterday I was shocked, to be honest, that no one was using the cars that I thought were the quickest, and it proved that the Audi TT was the faster car in the end. So I want to see for myself. I believe we was driving round. I think it was this one. Pretty sure it was that one. Okay, well, don't think it really matters what time of day it was, but yeah, let's use the Audi TT, which why is it not in this list? Hold on. Okay, Group 4s. So yeah, the TT. I'll use this one. I'm just trying to remember what times I was posting. Was it a one? I can't remember actually now. I think it was a 141 or something like that. Or 142? We'll see. No, maybe it weren't then. I don't know. Let's have a look. Let's just have a go and see. Oh yeah, I remember third gear around there. Doesn't feel so understeery, to be fair. It does feel more stable. Welcome back, Anthony. Felt really slow. See, it definitely feels more planted, this car. I think it was a 41.6 I posted with the Scirocco, so... Ah shit, wrong gear. Yeah, I screwed that up. Here that we need to improve. good round now though. We've lost a couple of tenths. Right, I'm going to try and full. Oh no, can't do it full. It is a third gear corner. Right, fine. Alright, we'll do one more lap. Just don't. Why have I. Oh mate, seriously game? Seriously? What did I do wrong now? Ah. I was bloody hit the retry then. I don't really get the penalties on this, to be honest, because I lost a lot of time anyway. So you know that kind of adds salt to injury, really, doesn't it? It's yeah. I think they do need to fix a few things, tweak a few things. Shape there. I have to do one more lap, guys. Just I want to see what this is capable of. Going to beat a 41? I don't think it is. That's 42. Probably better. Better set of chicanes there. Just don't ruin it on this corner. Which I have. God's sake, really. Although we did get a better exit out, so. It's going to be a 10th up, but still not good enough, really. And I don't understand what I'm doing wrong, to be honest. Because this is actually slower than the time I posted in the Scirocco. So, but everyone was picking the Audi TT yesterday, and quite a lot of people were using the BMW M4 as well. But I don't really understand what I'm actually doing wrong. I've watched people. I've watched a lot of people race on here. You know, through streaming and stuff, and you know, they obviously make it look very easy, but I don't know, I don't feel like I'm doing much wrong, but I can't seem to get my lap times down, to be honest. Okay, let me do it one more time. Probably what I will be doing, guys, will be ending the stream quite shortly. I want to do a little bit of Nordschleife because I've not done that for ages. It won't be a race. To be honest, I've never really streamed sort of just doing lap after lap after lap on Nordschleife because I don't really know what I'm capable of on that circuit. But I absolutely adore it though. But they never ever put it as daily races or FIA championships. I don't get it. It's like your best circuit on the game, and they don't use it. I know it's a long circuit, but still, you know, it's not like they've got a big variety of tracks, is it? So you'd think they would maximise their usage on it. But yeah, okay. Anyway, so what was I doing? I forgot what I was doing now. So where am I? Oh yeah, got it. Yeah, we'll do afternoon again. We'll change the car and we'll go for the BMW M4. Okay, BMW M4, where are we? There we go. Right, okay. So yeah, we need to beat the Audi TT time, but yeah, we need to beat the Scirocco as well. But one thing I will say is I always felt that the Megane and the Scirocco's were at least probably 2 seconds quicker than the rest of the field. Well, that TT nearly matched it, so. But I was expecting to go a bit quicker, to be honest. Jeez. Feels quicker. No, it's not. I thought it was. I feel like it's that corner that's losing so much time. Get the second left-hand turn pretty well, but the first one is what I'm losing a lot of time on, I feel. slow down enough. There we are, 1/10 up, but I hope it's to be a lot better than that. Got a little bit too much curb on entry. At least it's put me in the 141s, but damn it! Should have got on the gas a bit earlier. Well, it's obviously something we are going to have to put some practice in. I was hoping I could do it on stream, but I don't know, maybe I'm just not quite at the races today. You know, we all have off days. Now down as well. So I mean, basically I'm getting roughly what the Scirocco was giving me. Okay, I'll give up. But 141.8 was the time in the end. It was better than the TT. But, you know, maybe I didn't quite get my lines right with that car, I don't know. But, yeah, just not happening for me today, unfortunately. But, okay, what I will do instead, though, is I will do a little bit of Nordschleife, and I probably will end the stream there, guys. Remember as well, if you are new to the channel and you are enjoying what you're seeing, any support would be much appreciated. So, please do, you know, like, subscribe, or share with your friends and stuff. It would be much appreciated. But like I say, I hope you are enjoying the stream, or if you're watching, if you're watching the video afterwards once it's uploaded, then I hope you have enjoyed some of my racing. But yeah, just a shame I wasn't really on form today. But yeah, let's what are we doing? So let's do a time trial. I want to go in the GT3s around Nordschleife, so we'll do that one. I do feel like that's a circuit that not that many people do as well. You're enjoying it? Thank you, Anthony. I love you too. So in terms of GT3s, we've got the M6 Corvette. I'm going to try something a little bit different because I don't normally pick the 458 Italia, which is the Ferrari if you didn't know. The McLaren, the Mercedes AMG. Don't like the Renault. We got 911. Do you know what? We're going to go for the Porsche 911 because again, that is a car that a lot of people do pick. So I want to see what the hype is. Me personally, I feel like maybe that car is a little bit tail happy, maybe. But maybe it's just something I need to adapt to. Okay. So, the aim, now obviously you can see the times on the board there. The only other car I've used is the McLaren 650S, which was 6:59. I don't think that was a perfect lap, to be honest. I think I probably could have gone a bit quicker. But yeah, that's. I mean, I'm pretty sure all the lap times I've posted on there, I probably made a mistake on. But yeah, we want to. I always feel like if you do better than a 7 minute, then it's not a bad lap time. Razorblade, welcome to the stream. How you doing? No camera. I mean, I probably will implement a camera later on down the line. I just want to make sure that I've got the setup perfect, because at the moment I can only get the camera to pan down to my face and not to the steering wheel. So obviously I want you guys to see what I'm doing as well. But I just need to get. I think I need to get like a clip on my camera, because it doesn't quite bend down enough. But yeah, welcome Razor. Hope you're doing well. And yeah, thank you for popping on, mate. I do appreciate that. I know that you're a little bit more of a Project Cars 2 fan, aren't you? But no, I really do appreciate it. And like I said, I don't know if you see the WhatsApp messages being posted. Obviously, because I've been streaming, I've not looked on there for a few hours. But I am looking to actually start up a league on Project Cars 2. But because I've done no racing on that game whatsoever, or pretty much anyway, I'm going to have to practice. Which means what I'll do instead is I'll organise a league, but I will just be the spectator, commentator, whatever you want to call me. I'll be doing that instead. So if I can gather up enough numbers, obviously we've got our old crew. I think that's at least probably 10 people maybe there. If I can get a few more from another source maybe, then we could have a decent championship on our hands. Haven't been on any games much lately. Oh right, have you been ill? Are you suffering from any flu or anything like that? Well, that sun is bright. Jesus, maybe regret putting it on like that. I am using a 4K TV with HDR, so the sun feels like the sun in real life, to be honest. It's very blinding. Maybe I should have brought my sunglasses out. There. Just haven't been asked. Oh, fair enough, mate. I know we all kind of get fed up with games in general. But how have you been keeping anyway, Razor? Happy 2018 to you, and I hope you enjoyed your Christmas festivities. Hold on, let me... Oh god, my eyes went a little bit blurry there. I was trying to look at the chat whilst driving. It's not the easiest thing to do, particularly on a circuit like this, but bear with me and we'll get to that comment. close. Bear with me, Razor. Bear with me. Right, be up for some podcast 2. Will be like a noob. Well, yeah, join the club. Yeah, I say I haven't really played much of the game since launch, so because obviously with all the failings from the first game, when they never managed to patch all the problems from the first game. You know, obviously we was promised that Project Cars 2 was going to eradicate all them bugs and glitches, and obviously it was, as you well know, was a bit of a buggy mess at launch. So that is, oh god, that is why I've not been playing on it. And every time I have gone back to it, because I'm pretty used to this game now, I'm finding it hard to get back into it. I think the problem I have with Project Cars 2 is that the sense of speed feels really slow. So when I go into a corner, I feel like oh god, you lost it there. I feel like I probably come in at too much of a high speed and completely lose it. So I know everyone goes on about that Project Cars 2 is more sim-like, Gran Turismo is more arcadey. I just feel like Gran Turismo, to me at the moment, feels nice to play. Oh god, no, oh god, oh, that was close. Just had to come off the gas a bit. So, like I say, the target is to finish underneath 7 minutes. If I don't, I mean, this track is so unforgiving. So you could literally make a mistake at any time, but I'm hoping we can get a sub 7 minute. Yeah. That sun again blinding my vision. Gas a little bit, they want to spin. This is the corner. That's it. And we face that blinded sun once more. So it's going to be touch and go, I have to say. Right, all good apart from overeating. How are you doing? Well, I've been overeating a little bit myself. You know, I didn't want to miss out on all the Christmas festivities, so I've been eating a lot of chocolate. I have put on a little bit of weight, but then I did really need to put on weight anyway, as you obviously knew about my condition. So. I feel like I still need to gain another stone before I'm back to what I used to be, so we've hit a 652.498. Okay, let's come out of that. I think that's not a bad lap time. Maybe there is some room for improvement, but I just wanted to keep the car on the circuit. But yeah, like I said, guys, that is my favourite. That is my favourite circuit on this game, and it's it's a game that yeah, they don't make the most of their tracks. I really don't get it. You know, just have a race where you do 2 laps around Nordschleife or something. That's, you know, what, a 15-minute race, isn't it? I mean, I do understand with qualifying, obviously qualifying will have to go on longer. The average qualifying time you get on this game is normally about 10 minutes, isn't it? But you know, why not just make it a longer race? You have 2 laps, you have 20 minutes of qualifying. It should enable you to at least get a lap time in, maybe even 2 laps in. Yeah, no, I really do appreciate it, though, Razorblade, coming into the channel. It really does mean the world to me, and each and every one of you that has done as well. So this is only my 2nd stream on YouTube, so I'm very much new to the platform. I will be uploading new video content well, as soon as I've really sorted out my graphics and my video editing software. I'm still sort of in a kerfuffle right now of what to pick. I keep getting advice from everyone, and it's like making it feel a bit confusing because they're like, go for this one, go for that one, and yeah. But obviously I am new to video editing. I know we have got like Share Factory on PS4, but that's not really what I want to be using. It's very, very basic. And obviously I want to make my videos as professional as possible, so so I want it to look like as if I've been doing YouTube all my life, rather than just like a little bit of a amateur showing sort of thing. So at the moment all I can really do is live stream, but then like I say, I have saved a lot of races that I've had at Gran Turismo in the past. So once I've got everything ready, then hopefully I will be doing a lot more vlogs, and hopefully you guys will enjoy it. Did I tell all the Twitch guys? No, I haven't really, to be honest, Razorblade. I kind of just wanted a bit of a fresh start. Obviously I know, you know, everything is better with word of mouth. But I didn't want to force people to switch over to YouTube. Obviously, I did make an announcement on Twitter earlier on today, but I don't think anyone's noticed it, to be honest. So, yeah, I mean, I think maybe on my profile I will put on there that I've gone over to YouTube. I don't know how many people really notice these things, but also I am very much up in the air in regards to my Twitch anyways. Like, obviously I've still got the profile, but I don't know whether or not I need to delete it or keep the channel, or whether or not I'll even go back to Twitch at a later date. I really don't know. But I do feel like with YouTube, I feel like there's a decent racing community through what I've seen of other streamers or other vloggers. I do feel like Twitch is, I don't know, I think obviously I've been on it for 2.5 years, and I've kind of seen Twitch's ups and downs, and I felt like my last year was a little bit more of a downer. Obviously I have had personal problems as well, but I just felt like the community had changed, and kind of wanted people to be in here to enjoy my content rather than just have people where perhaps they just, you know, offered support. You know, I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm very appreciative of anyone that supports me, but you know, I really wanted to develop a community where they love their racing and stuff. So from what Jules tells me, YouTube is better. Yes, well, I did actually. You need to have a word with him. I did actually sub to his channel. I watched. I was already subbed to him through my personal account, but my flyinflapper account is obviously my official YouTube account. Yeah, I just literally subbed to him. So he's doing quite well actually, Razor Blade. So fair play to him. So yeah, just showcasing that lap. I wanted to just see how the car looked on the circuit. It looks pretty quick, but obviously I have seen guys post like 6-minute 40s and maybe even quicker, like 6-minute 30s even. But we haven't actually put a setup on the car at all. We've strictly gone for default. I don't know what everybody else does, whether or not they have a specific setup that they implement. But I've just gone for default anyway. It felt pretty good. And perhaps maybe the Porsche 911 is a car that maybe I need to get used to, because I have noticed with the GT3 class a lot of people do go for this car. So. How is Jules anyway, Razor Blade? I was just going to ask actually, because obviously I've not seen him on WhatsApp for a long time. Not seen Reefer as well for quite a while. I did notice that he does play Gran Turismo now, so I was hoping you guys would join us, to be honest, until at least all the bugs were fixed on Project Cars 2. But it's looking like you guys don't really like Gran Turismo and want to stick with a more sim-like experience. So, like I say, it is definitely something I've got in the pipeline. I just need to sort of get the numbers up, get more confirmed numbers in, because there are people like me that don't really like Project Cars 2. You know, I'm always going to be pretty hyped up for the game in terms of its track variety and just because it is trying to aim at a certain motorsport, isn't it? It's trying to aim for these real car classes and stuff, which I really do like about it. But the thing I don't like about Project Cars 2 right now is the penalty system is too harsh right now, and quite a frustrating experience, to be honest. So. From what Joe said, so if you race, they will come. He's got a shit phone, so no WhatsApp. Oh, right, okay. I see. I mean, I didn't manage to get to see his broadcast live, but I saw it obviously afterwards. I mean, to be honest, I'm only actually using a laptop to read the comments right now, but I seem to be doing okay. Yeah, I think he was using like a tablet or something, so that must be so tricky. But yeah, guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do one more lap around Nordschleife. I'm going to try it in a different car because, like I say, I feel like I'm at a decent standard on this game, but I just feel like that this is the best circuit on the game, and like all the other circuits on this game have been well overused. So it's something I just want to do, but. Let's sort. Oh, wrong one. So we're going to stick with the Group 3s. Another class of cars I've realised on Gran Turismo never ever use the Group 1s, and the Group 1s are supercars. They are literally, you know, they're like GT1s basically, and they're a lot of fun to use, and obviously very, very quick. And again, it's something they don't really use in Gran Turismo. It's always Group 3s, always Group 4s. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I don't normally pick the Ferrari, but I just want to see. I want to see if they've made any changes to these cars. I got GT Sport when it was 20 quid, done the license and had a few races. It wasn't very clean. I mean, one thing I will say, and obviously what I saw from George's stream was if you're in a lower class sportsmanship rating, or anything that's below, say, a B rating, it seems to be very, very dirty. Because it is very, very easy to get an S sportsmanship rating, which is obviously the top one. And the rate, I mean, obviously you probably need to look back on my stream and whatever, but some of the races have been pretty phenomenal actually. Very, very clean, very, very fair. Probably some of the best races I've actually been involved in. So, and we've had some quality races on Project Cars in the past. Obviously that was more due to us having a tight-knit unit, and obviously everyone understood the rules. But obviously with GT Sport, it is public, even though people do take it more seriously and everyone's divided into groups. But yeah, I find with my driver ranking and the sportsmanship ranking, I find that it's a very competitive group of people, and I'm actually struggling to get out of B class. I really thought I was going to hit an A class soon, but I just can't get race wins. I keep getting podiums, keep getting fourths and fifths, and I mean today and yesterday I haven't actually done better than a 10th, which is pretty disappointing. But it, you know, it just makes me a little bit more determined, and I just need to practice a little bit more. But in terms of Project Cars 2, I am well off the pace right now, and I don't think it's going to be good viewing for people that want to watch. So so that is why I suggested, look, I'll get the league back and running, but I'll just sit in the background, and I'll do a bit of commentary or whatever, and you know, hopefully people can then enjoy the race properly, because I can switch all the cameras up and maybe put some people off when I'm on board with them. Maybe, I don't know, but yeah, you know, I know that you guys are a quality at racing, and there's just no point me being at the back of the grid 20 seconds down or whatever. You know, I want to show people my good skills rather than my bad skills, and yeah, I'll just have to practice and learn from you guys what you do with your cars in terms of setups, and what driving lines, braking points that you have. And I know obviously you can put on the driving lines, but I've always learnt really doing it without. So that's how I got into Gran Turismo. But then, like I say, a lot of the courses are on other racing games, so it wasn't too long before I actually picked it up properly. But anyway, right, so our final lap here, guys. So we are going to do this in the Ferrari 458. I'm expecting this to be slower because they have kind of made this car quite slow. I do know that on Project Cars 2, this is one of the quicker cars, isn't it? So, which is what you would expect, because it's a Ferrari at the end of the day. Oh, got a little bit wide. Jesus. Oh. So I have just learnt that the car is pretty oversteery, sorry. So we'll change the brake balance to the front. What I have done obviously is I pull it early in the morning, so oh god, definitely a lot more unstable than that Porsche I drove. I don't know if it's quicker. Seems quicker. Like I say, guys, you know, it's something maybe over this week that I'll have to test out a lot of these cars, because it feels like they've addressed the BOP balances. Oh, jeez. A lot of counter steering going on then. Grass. Ooh. I hate that corner. Stick to the inside. You get a lot of oversteer, and you go on the outside and you get a lot of understeer. So session best. I mean, I do wish that they did calibrate it with the other GT3 car, or you could. Oh, jeez, maybe should have been in fifth there, but wasn't really sure. Oh god, and again, more counteractive steering. This car is very unstable. Really don't have the confidence in this car, to be honest. I do feel like they've upped the BHP on it though. Before it was a car that no one picked on GT. I don't know if people still do actually pick it, but it does feel like it's a bit quicker. But like I say, it's just very oversteery. You've got to be so careful with the throttle around the corners. And I don't feel like as well that this car really don't like curves either. Okay, so we got onto the straight on the 6-minute mark, which was pretty much what the Porsche was doing. So I wonder if this is quicker or about a little bit slower, I'm not sure. Okay, obviously we're going up the hill here, so not quite hit top speed. Should hit over 170 down the hill. Do. Oh god, I hit that barrier. And it's actually quicker, and it could have been even quicker had we not hit the barrier right at the end. But I'm actually surprised by that, guys. I'm actually really surprised. Now maybe my driving was a little bit better, maybe? I don't know. Maybe I pushed it a little bit harder than I did in the Porsche, but yeah, I'm still surprised by that, to be honest. I mean, that could have quite easily been maybe a 649, 650 maybe. So for one last time, guys, put the replay on just to see how it looks, and then I will end the stream. But I really do thank each and every one of you for tuning in. Like I said, if you are new to the channel, please you know, like, share, subscribe if you want to see more videos from myself. I always hit the barrier. I think whoever was teaching you how to drive, actually, I think they must have been on drugs or something, you know. But yeah, no, honestly, guys, the support you guys have been giving me today, yesterday as well. Considering, like I say, it's the second stream. It's not. I wasn't. To be honest, I wasn't expecting anyone to come in. I'll be completely frank with you. So for those of you that have come in, you know, like I say, thank you very much, and I will try and change up the games in the future as well. But like I say, there's just a few key decisions I need to make over the course of time as to like what games I stream and what games I upload to YouTube. So. But yeah, how is, I was going to ask, before I do leave you guys, how is the Twitch world? I mean, I know it's only been a week since I left, but yeah, I mean, obviously now, because I have switched over, I've been looking at, you know, who's been streaming and stuff, and so I missed the stream yesterday. I didn't see the notification. That's okay, Anthony. You don't have to apologise, mate. Like I say, I mean, yesterday was really more of a test stream. So, like I say, I really wasn't expecting anyone to drop in. So it was definitely a pleasant surprise to see you guys in. And like I say, you know, like, I have reiterated to people that, you know, I know I might not be on Twitch, but you know, a lot of people, or I reckon everyone on Twitch uses YouTube, don't they? They might not use it to stream, but they do watch people, or they, you know, they do watch videos and whatever else, isn't it? So I'm not saying there's no excuse for them not to come in, but I was hoping that people would take note and be like, okay, we'll check you out, sort of thing. But like I say, you know, I don't actually expect it from anyone, and like I say, it has been a pleasant surprise for you guys to come in, and I thank you very much. And if I did have my camera on now, then you could see me thanking you, but I can't. It's been a great stream. Good to see you back. Thank you, Anthony. I appreciate that, mate. And like I say, I'm trying to change things on YouTube. I'm trying to sort of do things differently and hopefully better on here than I did on Twitch, you know. always happy to support you, whichever platform you choose. Thank you, Anthony. I do appreciate that. I really do. And yeah, like I said, Anthony, obviously I have still got my profile on Twitch, so I will be on there occasionally. Obviously, I know YouTube is going to take up a bit of my time, but as opposed to our little conversation over Christmas, you know, I'll be. I mean, what I can do as well, because I never used to have the notifications on. Now I can be a little bit selective now, and I can just be like, you know, whenever you're on, or Princess or whoever, you know, I can bob into your streams. So you know, I'm hoping you are serious about getting back into it, and I'll be happy to support you too, mate. Do they have the league option on GT? They don't at the moment. So there is a lot of variants you can do in terms of like. Let me rephrase that. Sorry. So yeah, like when you do the public lobbies, you've got like criteria that you can implement, and you know, it's pretty good like that. But no, it's not quite like Project Cars where you can literally set up a championship and whatever. But you know, it doesn't really matter. I mean, because you know, obviously they didn't have it in Project Cars 1, and I was still able to put together a decent league, I feel. So, but I just feel like in general there are a few little issues with GT, but overall though, it's a good game. It runs really well. It's very smooth. Graphically, obviously, you can see for yourself, guys. You know, it's a pretty stunning game. I mean, you guys are only watching it from 720p, whilst I'm watching it in 4K. But still, you know, it's. I feel like you can still appreciate the visuals even in 720p. So I just wanted to have the stream as smooth as possible, really. Appreciate that. Yeah, I'm certainly going to start. Well, Anthony, you've got me on Twitter as well. Whenever you decide to start up again, let us know. I'll be happy to come in. Hopefully I won't be streaming then. Obviously, because I am on the new platform, guys, I will be sort of putting more of an effort into this to really try and build up the community once more. But yeah, I'm always happy to support, and you know, I owe you guys everything, really. All the support you gave me on Twitch, you know, it won't be forgotten. And yeah, I hope to see you, you know, like with a big crowd and you know, partnered and everything else, Anthony. So right, okay. So that was my lap on Nordschleife. So yeah, 651. I have to test out other cars in the future and whatever. But yeah, guys, I really do appreciate everyone that stopped in. For those of you as well that weren't in the stream but watching after the stream, thank you for watching the video. And like I say, if you did enjoy, please do like, share and subscribe, especially if you want to see more content from myself. But yeah, guys, I hope you all have a great night, whatever you're doing in life, or wherever you're from around the globe. Really do take care of yourselves, have fun, and hopefully I will see you next time. Take care and good night, and I'll catch you later, Anthony and Razorblade and whoever else is in the stream. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.